Hey, 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 it's the Old Man Radio Hour's Top 10 Most Underrated Punk Bands of All Time episode. I've been spinning punk since before half the world knew which end of the guitar to plug in, and tonight we're digging into the bands that should have been legends, but somehow slipped under the radar. No filler, no fashion, just the real thing. We're counting down from 10 all the way to 1. 10 bands that shaped scenes, bent genres, and lit fires without getting the spotlight they deserved. So crank it up, settle in, and let's kick this thing off the way all good punk nights should start. Loud. Let's start at number 10 with Protex, straight out of Belfast. They were a band that should have broken big but got lost in the shuffle. Their track, Strange Things. Pure power punk gold. We'll follow that up with yet another part of the world, Sydney's The X, the Australian version of the band, playing their raw, loud, and absolutely relentless song, I Don't Want to Go Out. And we'll wrap up the first set at number 8 with LA's finest Weirdos, literally and figuratively, playing their anthem, We Got the Neutron Bomb. Buckle up.
Look at them dance and they don't know what tomorrow brings, cause they live for today. Look at all rock and roll teams, always a part of the scene that they live for. You wanna be like the boy next door, oh yeah. Young and hard, young in mind, they know the world's unkind. Young and hard, young in mind, searching for a dream that's hard to find. Little strange things, doing our own thing. Young and hard, young in mind. Look at all the strange young things. Look at them dance and they don't know what tomorrow brings, cause they live for today. Look at all the rock and roll scenes, always a part of the scene that they live for. You wanna be like the boy next door, oh yeah. Young and hard, young in mind, they know the world's unkind. Young and hard, young in mind, searching for a dream that's hard to find. Look at all strange things, doing all their own things. Young and hard, young in mind. Look at all strange things, doing all their own things. Young and hard, young in mind. Young and hard, young in mind.
I don't want to go.
I don't wanna go out. I don't wanna go out. I don't wanna go to the movies. Gone to the movies, cost too much. I don't wanna go to the lifesaver. Go where there is at a cost, and I don't wanna go out. 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 I don't wanna go out with Sheila. I don't wanna go out with Brad. I don't wanna go to your party, go to parties. Okay, I don't wanna go out. I don't wanna go out. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go out. face for an aid from the land of the free. But don't blame it, we got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. Don't understand you, don't know what you mean. We don't want you, we want you machine. United Nations and NATO will do. It's just a red, white, and blue. We got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. The winner's gotta fight. Survival of the fittest. The winner's gotta fight. We don't want it. We don't want it. Don't let me. We don't want it. We don't want it. Don't let me. Don't let me. We got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. Gonna drop it all over the place. You're gonna get it on your face. For an aid from the land of the free. But don't blame me, we got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. We don't go. We got. We got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. We got the neutron bomb. Drop it! Oh, we don't want it, but we got it anyway. Oh, we don't want it, but we got it anyway. We don't want it, but we got it anyway. We don't want it, but we got it anyway. We don't want it, but we got it anyway.
Nice. That's the kind of energy that keeps the heart young and the neighbors angry. Now we move into the middle of the pack. 4 bands that pushed punk forward without waiting for permission. Let's fire up set 2. We'll start at number 7 with the Dils. Politics with a Pulse. Their track Class War hits just as hard now as it did back then. The tune after that will take us to Chicago, where the Effigies, who will play Body Bag, helped build the Midwest sound. Gritty, industrial, unstoppable. Body Bag. Sliding in next will be the quiet architects of American hardcore, the Middle Class. They didn't shout about it, they just did it first. And the track Out of Vogue shows how. And closing out set 2 at number 4, one of the fiercest bands ever to hit the West Coast, the Avengers. Penelope Houston owned every room she walked into. Tonight we spin We Are the One.
We need your magazine.
All right. Deep breath. We're heading into the top 3 now. The giants that somehow never got crowned. These last 3 bands left marks that punk is still carrying today. Let's bring this home. At number 3 is the Ruts. Mixing punk with reggae and sharp political fire, they'll light the fuse with Babylon's Burning. Coming in strong at number 2, another powerhouse from Belfast, Stiff Little Fingers. No posing, no pretense, just guts and truth. Their track we'll play that stands out is Alternative Ulster. Let it rip. And the number 1 band? The Wipers. A band so influential that half of modern alternative music is just trying to catch up. Their iconic track, Over the Edge, is a perfect way to close this countdown.
You'll burn the street. You'll burn your houses with anxiety. With anxiety. Babylon's burning. Babylon's burning with anxiety. Babylon's burning. Babylon's burning. You'll burn the street. You'll burn the ghetto with anxiety.
control of you, and that's a lie, you know. They say you'll never be free, free, free.
And that wraps it up for this episode of Old Man Radio Hour. 10 bands, 10 tracks, and a whole lot of noise that deserved more love than it ever got. Now here's the real question. What did you think of the list? Who would you have included, And who would you have kicked off the island? Drop it in the comments, send it in smoke signals, whatever works for you. Until next time, keep it loud, keep it honest, and keep the spirit alive. The old man is out.